So.
Oh, come on, George.
Having an allergic
George.
reaction from kissing your husband 30 minutes after he's
damn.
eaten something with cinnamon in it is not fun.
Well, at least I hit the damn fireplace.
I wonder, the most cinnamon that we eat is not really cinnamon.
Yeah.
There's two different kinds of trees that you get cinnamon from.
I'm allergic to both.
Oh, you're both. Okay. I was wondering if it's just the crappy one that most of us eat, or if it's a real
I am
cinnamon
allergic
tree.
to
You hit the wrong thing.
Oh,
Somebody's not paying attention.
Somebody's tired and drunk. Sorry.
Somebody's been talking all night.
It's all right. Make it easy for me.
Just hit R1.
Yeah, I'll get an in like the rest of you losers. The Hung Low collection is coming next week.
Bloop. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah, yeah, I found out because I didn't think there was real cinnamon in Big Red Gum. And
Two can play this game.
they use the flavor of the cinnamon,
Cheaters.
thing that they use, the fake cinnamon. And I'm allergic to both.
Hey,
I can't think of it.
don't hit the
that
player, hit the game.
I gotta give credit to Alton Brown for that knowledge because I didn't know.
Well, even the cinnamon.
there's-
the cinnamon
Did-
in Big Red
did
Gum
I-
is, synthetic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I'm stuck.
Oh. Anyway, it's a synthetic cinnamon.
Whatever.
The cinnamon that we buy is actually not cinnamon. It's the bark from a different tree. You can get real cinnamon bark, but
More
it's
expensive.
very expensive, and and of course it tastes better. So
Yeah,
I mean,
there's it's a compound that's in both
that's
barks
me.
that gives it a similar flavor that I'm allergic to.
Nee.
Okay, since we're on the topic of spices, what is up with saffron? Why the hell is it so freaking expensive?
Oh, and most saffron that you get, even with it being so expensive, is fake. So,
Okay, chef.
well, saffron is super expensive because it is the stamen of a crocus plant.
Sorry.
it's
That-
a flower penis.
It is, and it has to be harvested by hand.
You have to get it off by hand, is that what you're saying?
You have to get the stamen off.
I think that's what you said.
That is exactly what I said. So yeah, that's why it is so expensive. It's not because of what it is, but because of the fact that it has to be hand harvested.
What am I trying to hit again?
It's
That
that
airplane over there somewhere.
airplane. There you go. You were pointing right at it. Big
Where?
fat. Turn to the
Okay,
right.
no,
Turn to
keep
the right.
going
Turn to the right. Turn to the right.
Keep going. You see the big blue?
The big
hangar?
air-
Oh, that? Okay. I didn't see the thing glowing above it. So, okay.
You're trying to hit one of the little missiles, weren't you?
Yeah, I was gonna hit one of the little missiles and grab it.
Okay, so a complete non sequitur. Midgets are fun, aren't they?
They are. Midgets are awesome. I love midgets.
Oh.
Hey, non-PC people, the term is little person.
I know.
You should know that you are one.
Yeah, I'm a circus midget. So tiny.
Go player one. Ready player one.
Fantastic book. Read it. Love it.
Audiobook, as read by Will Wheaton. Oh, speaking of homebrewing, he homebrews.
Yeah, he does. I've been.
Are,
He introduced me.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh, he introduced me to a new site that I came across called Tapped, TAPPD. And it's like it's an app and a website that you go on it when you go to a new restaurant or a pub or a brewery, and find a new beer you never tried before and you want to kind of share it. It's kind of like a social network for beer lovers.
Awesome.
So I checked it out. Although
I thought that was called Alcoholics Anonymous.
the sad thing about it is, pardon me. The sad thing about it is that our area has very few. Oh, successful! Look at there. Our area has very few bars that have good beer, much less any kind of brew pubs or anything like that. Because We live in north central Texas, and that's just not a big thing around here.
Yeah.
That's why
Well, neither are the towns.
There is a Rar & Sons beer out at the Star Travel Center that I would like to try, that you and I should go halvesies on sometime.
Okay.
It's called Buffalo Butt.
Oh yeah. Is it a porter?
I don't know. I just saw the name and saw that it was Rar &
He's
Sons.
such a beer nerd.
So
Why am I such a beer nerd? What did I
He's just a
say?
beer nerd. Is that a
I don't
porter?
Well, because I remember somebody's talking about
My name is Ronnie, and we're talking about beer. Was that a porter that you were discussing with me previously?
you can buy my ass.
no, he's a beer hipster. I was drinking that before that was popular.
No, I want to be. I don't live in the right city to be a hipster. If I was in Seattle or Colorado or California somewhere, LA in the Bay Area, I could be a hipster. But I live, unfortunately, in the buckle of the Bible Belt.
Oh no.
Come on, George.
So,
Okay, let's see here.
Will Wheaton.
According to
talking to you, Will Wheaton.
yeah, because he's
I'm a fellow home brewer. I've been
Will
home brewing
Wheaton.
longer than you have, believe it or not. Even though you live in California and you have awesome beers to taste, and I don't. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I was making about that, but
I think
am
you
I
were
supposed
saying
to hit?
that he's welcome to come visit and try out
I
your
know,
home
whatever
brews
you
at
want
any
to.
time.
yeah, we should have a beer exchange. You're a home brewer. We should swap a couple bottles.
the roof is on fire.
Congratulations.
Cratchalicious. My body too cratchalicious for you, babe.
Did I tell you I got retweeted by Will Wheaton's ping pong ball the other day?
Oh no.
I'm surprised you didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah, Will Wheaton. He put a ping pong ball on
Sad.
On eBay.
eBay. That's the website.
That was awesome. I'm so disappointed that we did not have the money to be able to
I think
get
it's
this
probably
ping pong
closed
ball.
by now. I'm sure it will be by the time you hear this, but it was a dented ping pong ball, and all the proceeds were going to a animal shelter near his city in California. And the last I looked at it was up to $1,300
Wow.
for a ping pong. I was gonna bid on it when I first saw it. It was at $1 or something. I thought, I'll put $10 on it. That'd be cool. I might get that ping pong ball. And I tried to bid before I even got a chance to bid on it. It was already over $100. So unfortunately, I didn't bid.
Okay.
I'm broke.
So the according to the Rar & Sons website, Buffalo Butt. The legend has it that back in the 1840s, a group of cowboys hanging out at one of the many bars at Fort Worth's Hell's Half Acre would quench their thirst while telling tales of their buffalo hunting days. When one cowboy said a nice cold beer was the only thing that could make him forget the often viewed sight of a buffalo butt, the local brewmaster laughed and vowed to create a buffalo butt beer to commemorate the posterior of the prairie's most majestic beast.
So what kind of beer is it?
It is a amber lager.
Oh, it's amber. Huh.
It has a IBU rating of 25,
Yeah, that's pretty low.
That's low. Okay.
and it's only 4.5% alcohol.
I would probably
volume.
enjoy that.
It's an amber,
It's
but
an
it's only
amber.
25
Amber.
IBUs.
Yeah.
Well, it's still gonna be
It's a lager,
slightly hoppy because
Yeah.
it's a lighter beer.
It says hops. They use Magnum and Strissel's Palt. Strissel's Palt, whatever. And it says for malts they use 2-row
Yeah, it's a standard base malt.
Melanoidin,
Melanoid malt.
Cara Munich,
Munich.
Carafa Special.
Yeah, Carafa's
Oh,
got.
it's Carafa Special too.
Carafa is I think special is a dehusked. That's an interesting beer. That's odd that that's in an amber though.
But it
Surely
says
can't
tasting notes, caramel, light malt sweetness, and spicy hops.
I don't know. It's something Buffalo Butt seems like it'd be a dark beer. to me. It'd be a porter.
Well, it's supposed to be thirst quenching.
Maybe because I'm thinking of the Black Butte porter. It's by
Yeah.
the Shoots. The Shoots
Black
Brewery is
Butte.
at Black Butte.
Black butt.
Black Butte.
Black butt.
It says that
I'm gonna touch the bug.
there's serving suggestions on their website. This is cool.
Pairings and stuff.
Yeah, it says preferred glass, a mug. Preferred serving temperature, 45 degrees. Food pairings. It pairs well with Cajun and Mexican food.
Ooh, yummy Cajun.
It says
goes
that,
well with spicy.
that they also
Yeah.
believe that it's the perfect beer to go with a rump roast, but that's just because we've never really grown up. That's what it says. And then cheese pairings, Monterey Jack and some cheese I cannot pronounce. It's Gruyere.
Oh yeah, Gruyere. It's Gruyere is kind of like a Swiss cheese. Mm-hmm. It's very delicious, very nutty, and a little bit sweet and really yummy.
So yeah,
Great
I really
for mac
like
and
this
cheese.
website. I'm gonna have to
Rar and
check out some
Sons
more
is
Rar and
awesome.
Sons.
That's one good thing about North Texas is Rar Sons is here, and they've
Fort
got.
Worth.
There's only one beer I've had there that I didn't like, and it's just because I don't like the style. That's a wheat beer. I do like some wheat beers, but a lot of them are just terrible.
They have an Oktoberfest beer out
Beat
right
that.
now.
Yeah, it's hard to get them around here, though. You know, I mean, you can get them in Denton and areas like that, but Dallas. But
Yeah, their Oktoberfest is it's 7.5% alcohol by volume, and it has a IBU rating of 24, and it's a dark amber. It says it's very smooth.
that reminds me, I was looking at that website that I found from Will Eaton, that Tapped. There is I never heard. I was looking at all the breweries they had on there that I could follow, and there's a Deep Ellum brewery in Dallas that I've never even heard of before. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but maybe they don't have anything in bottles. You know, there's a lot of small microbreweries that they start out selling kegs only to local pubs. It's usually how the people get their start. They'll start selling kegs only because a bottling line is expensive to buy. You know, it's expensive enough to get all the fermenters and the big boil pots and all the stuff they need for that, filters and cooling systems and blah blah blah. But then to be able to add a whole bottling line is expensive to be able to do that. So a lot of times they'll start with just kegging first, selling to local places, and then self-distributing. So they'll actually hand deliver it all to the pubs and stuff around the area.
They have a seasonal beer called the Iron Thistle that I would be interested in trying.
Who's that?
Rar and Sons.
Okay.
It's a Scottish style ale. It's 8% alcohol by volume, and it's a dark
Dang.
brown beer.
That's a hell of a beer.
And it's got a IBU rating of 25.
Yeah. See, the IBU
Oh,
is
come on, George, don't quit on me now.
it's kind of hard to judge because that's based on, it's hard to explain, but
Hell yeah.
a really dark, flavorful beer is going to have a lower IBU. Will, it's got a balance with the malty taste. So,
Yeah.
so like if you had a really light flavored beer and a higher IBU, that IBU would come through. That bitterness would come through on it. But a darker beer would the same IBU would not be able to taste it because there's so many other malty flavors
Yeah.
from it. So.
I'd like to try that. I really liked your Scottish ale that you brewed.